Once your site is live, you'll want to make sure to log into the back end of the site and use the vertical navigation bar here to the left. Click on the My Account and then the My Profile tab. Just a couple of things to do here now. And if you have multiple users, you'll want to make sure they go in and do these updates to their profile pages as well. The first thing to view here is under the contact information down to the Zillow Partner ID. Now that your site is live, if you get leads from Zillow, you'll want to go to your Zillow page and then to the account section there. From there, you should see a tab that says Connect to my CRM. You'll want to click on that and you'll be prompted to add a partner. Just select TORCHx from the drop-down there and enter this TORCHx partner ID shown here and click Enter or Save. And then going forward, any lead that comes into your Zillow will automatically get pushed over to the TORCHx for you. Also, now that your site is live, you'll want to go down underneath the site information section on the import lead window here. So you can import leads from other sites. For example, maybe you get leads from Realtor or Trulia or Homes. Click on the name. It will populate the field. And this will give you the ability to import leads that are sent to your email by these certain sources. Once you've made your selections, you'll need to click on the little text message consent box so that TORCHx is able to send text messages to leads that are imported from third-party websites. The next three tabs here are set default if you're a single user, but for multiple users, you may or may not want any imported leads to go to the lead queue, so you'll set that to yes or to no. Leave it set to no if you want to assign leads out to certain agents, but if you do toggle it to yes, it will go out in a basic round-robin format. Basically, it will just be assigned to one agent, then the next lead comes in, goes to the next agent, and so on. Most broker admin users leave this toggle to no so they can do the assigning of the lead. Below that, if you have multiple users, you can also give them the lead a secondary user. This could be an inside sales agent that you have to work your leads for you, or maybe you could use this to assign a backup agent to the lead. Again, these tabs here are only needed to be used for multiple users. If this is the case, you'll just click on the drop-down, select the agent here. Doing this tells the system to assign the lead to you and then to your secondary agent too. Then if you toggle the last toggle here to on, then all will receive a notification to accept the lead, and the first agent to accept the lead will be made the primary. This sets up your lead distribution to be more like a first-come, first-served setup between primary and secondary users. Our recommendation is to start is to leave this toggle to no, so the broker admin controls the lead distribution. From here, let's move down to the agent page customization section. Now that your site's live, you may want to set up some featured properties to have out on your profile page on the front end of the site. To do this, you'll toggle the featured listings on page to on. Then you'll want to move down to the field here that says Set Custom Featured Properties to have these properties go out onto the profile page of your site. What you'll do is click here on the Enter City Neighborhood. So let's say you want to feature properties in a certain zip code or a certain city. You'll just click here and enter that information, highlight it, and now out on the site, properties in this zip code will be listed under your profile page as a featured property. Below that, you'll see your target areas. This is definitely something to set up for not only you, but again, if you have multiple users, you'll want them to do this to their profile pages as well. If you look at this section like two buckets, the first one here to the left are the cities you can choose from, and the one to the right are the cities that you did select. So what this feature does is add city landing page links to your profile page. So when a lead is looking at your page on your site, they see that you specialize in these areas, and if they click on the link itself, they will get taken right to the properties for that city. This is a great feature because it helps your lead navigate through your TORCHx website, and those links that are now on your profile page have also just added additional content to the website too. Of course, don't forget to come down to the bottom of the page when you're done making these changes and hit that blue Save Change button for those changes to take effect. Next up, we want to head back over to the vertical navigation bar here to the left, click on the My Account tab again, but this time we're going to be clicking on the Notification tab. This is a display that shows you how TORCHx will reach out to you when a lead takes an action. If you look at this screen like it's 4 columns, the first one is the action the lead takes. So if you want us to notify you, you'd leave the second column to on, and then the third and fourth column is how we're going to notify you. So you see a lot of green here because TORCHx wants to send you a message to reach out to you when a lead takes an action, but if you do not want all these messages, you can just toggle off the ones that you don't want us to use. You also will see down at the bottom, there's the blue Save button for that change to take effect. And also if you're setting up for a secondary agent, you can set their settings. Again, you'll see another blue Save button to finish setting up this feature. Next, we want to go back over to the My Account tab, and this time we're going to click on the email integration. Now, we definitely recommend setting up this feature so you can connect all your email accounts to the TORCHx system, so that way any emails you exchange with leads will get attached right to the record in the TORCHx dashboard. That way you have all your conversations in one spot and you don't have to bounce back and forth between email accounts. And to set this up, you'll need to make sure you're signed into your email account. Then all you'll do is click on the blue Connect tab here, and some prompts are going to pop up that you'll follow. And once you're done, you'll have a fourth field appear here under the last name that will say Token, and it will have a series of numbers and letters in it. Once you see this, this setup is complete. Then back over to the My Account tab. There is a calendar integration tab here. Now, if you use a Google Calendar, you'll want to click on the calendar integration button here, then click on the blue Connect button, and then TORCHx will be able to connect to your Google Calendar. So this way, if you set a reminder for a lead in your TORCHx CRM, we'll push that reminder to your Google Calendar, which will then push it to the phone for you. Then finally, back to the My Account tab, there's the Listing Writer page. And this tab gives you the option to print out a sign writer with a QR code and text number on it that you can put at a property. So if somebody's driving by and they text the number or they scan the code, we'll automatically generate a lead for you on the lead overview page on the back end of the site. So you would just follow the instructions here on this page to get that printed out to try it out.